I've been on here. So I wanted to reconnect and also share with you 10-minute inspirations that I'm going to be doing every Wednesday this week, because I want to make sure that we're finishing into the end of the year strong. You may be working on different projects, year-end results that you want to achieve. So let's get you into some 10-minute inspirations. So in light of that, I'm going to have 3 topics coming up because there's only 3 Wednesdays left in November. It's going by quickly. And the first one next week, we're going to start off with what is the truth? So I know I spoke about it a little bit in a post yesterday where we talked about truth versus reality and how each of us experience a specific truth that happens and yet walk away with a very different reality from those around us. So I'm going to dive into that a little bit more, and that'll be next Wednesday. Then on the 17th, so that's the week after that, we're going to talk about why your trust and willpower is overrated. So there's so often that when I talk to women and I talk to my clients, they talk about, hey, you know what? I've got the willpower. I'm going to do this. Similar to, think about, you want to lose weight. We always think, let's go into willpower. But I'm going to talk about why that is overrated. And then it's going to roll into the 24th because that's where we're going to talk about the easiest way to get new results. So that's going to be an outcome of the 17th into the 24th. These will be 10-minute inspiration. So essentially, it will not take more than 10 minutes. I promise that. You will get nuggets of gold throughout, so you'll want to pay attention. And if you want to catch it live, then join me at 11:30. That's Central European time, so 11:30, and you will get to join me live. Pop questions in the comments, ask your questions, and of course, afterwards, you can always do that later on as well. So it's been a while. I have missed it. What I've been doing is just a lot of stuff in the background, and I just sometimes enjoy not being in front of the camera as well. I'm not sure how all you feel, but I do like sometimes being behind the camera instead of in front of it. All right, so that's what's coming up for the month of November. If there's other topics, please drop them below. So if there's any topics or questions that you've got, you can think about it in, well, what's the biggest thing that's holding you back right now from the success or the happiness that you're looking for to create in your life? Because usually it's something. It can be things like time. Time is something that's coming up for you a lot. Like, well, I'd love to do X, Y, or Z, but I don't have the time. Because I don't have the time, that doesn't allow me to have the success or the happiness that I'm looking for. Okay, drop that in, or let's have a conversation around that. Other things could be simply like, well, I don't think I can do it. It's not me. Hey, you can do anything once you put your mind to it. And I can also recognize that where you are, because until you've learned how to use your mind and how to really work with your mind and how you can make it work for you, all it's doing right now is dragging you back. And it is really essentially the obstacle that's in your way at the moment. Those are 2 suggestions at least. But if there's other things that are coming up for you that you're like, oh, Kim, and I'd really like to talk about this, and we don't even have to do it in training. We just start a conversation. DM me, and we'll have a conversation. So I'm looking forward to seeing you every Wednesday at 11:30. We're going to talk about these little different topics as we go along. All right? I will see you then. I'll talk to you again soon.